who walked in is called, it's called the 3 R's. And I saw some of you singing along and reading the words. So what do you think the 3 R's means? Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's right. Now, a lot of you are already really good at recycling. And in your classrooms, you have blue bins and you're really good at recycling paper. I see you doing it here at school. And a lot of you put plastic and papers and cardboards in your recycling bins at home. And some of you even have special recycling bins at home. And that's great. Now, recycling is wonderful and we're doing a great thing for the earth. But what we're going to talk about today and what we're concentrating on this entire year at Franklin is the word reduce. Okay? Reduce, let's talk about what reduce means. Reduce means you just want to make less of something or you want to make something smaller. Okay? So let's just say you built a big thing of Legos. You built a big building out of Legos and you used 100 Legos.
Oh my God.
And then you decided to reduce. So you took 50 of them and you made a smaller building. You reduced the amount of Legos you used. Or let's say you went to the ice cream shop and usually you get 2 scoops of ice cream. But this time you got 1 scoop of ice cream. So you reduced the amount of ice cream that you ate. Okay, well our goal this year is to reduce the trash that we use at Franklin. Okay, and we asked a couple of people for some suggestions on reducing. Let's see what they said.
I would like Mr. Left to reduce the amount of homework he gives us.
And I would like Mr. Smith to reduce the amount of talking he does in class.
Those are some interesting suggestions, and I'm sure a lot of you would like to reduce your homework, but we're here to talk about ideas and ways to reduce trash. Okay, speaking of trash, you see that bag of trash? This is the same bag of trash. This is a bag of trash from yesterday here at Franklin. This is really heavy. Mr. Clark, come see how heavy this bag of trash is. Oh my gosh! I told you it was heavy! It's really heavy. Now, I asked our custodians, the men who help us clean our school, I asked Mr. Lombera and Mr. Brown how many of these bags we have at Franklin every day. And you know what they told me? We have 18 of those bags of trash every day. That's a lot of trash. They said sometimes 20. Sometimes 20. So you know what we did? We went out on the front lawn of our school and we stacked up a whole day's worth of trash. And then we put a whole week's worth of trash. Can you believe that's almost 100 bags of trash? Now, when you think about your trash, when you think about your lunch, you're probably not thinking about trash, but think about your lunch today and think about the trash that was in your lunch. Some of you did have trash that got in the trash can. But some of you put whole sandwiches in the trash. And we saw an apple with only 2 bites taken out of it. And now that's a waste of trash and a waste of food.
Look at all this trash. And that's just from this kid.
Okay, everybody listen. Eyes on me. Can I see your eyes if you can hear me? Okay, now, let's talk about trash. Most of us just throw away a piece of trash and forget about it. Okay? But we need to really think about our trash and think about where it goes and think about if we reduce our trash, how it can help the environment. Okay, so I want you to think about a piece of trash here at Franklin, and if you have a piece of trash, where do you put it? In the trash can. And then what happens to it? Think about it and watch the pictures. After the trash cans are full, Mr. Brown packs it up and he takes it out to the alley into a dumpster. And then what happens to it? Someone comes and picks it up. A big truck, a garbage truck comes and picks it up. Okay? and then the garbage truck takes it away. But that's not the end of the trash. Where does the trash go? Do you think the trash goes to outer space? No. No? Do you think the trash goes to a teacher's house? Does it go to Mr. Kumasaka's house? Uh-oh. Okay. All of our trash goes to a place called a dump. They just dump all the trash in one place. And then they sort the trash into 3 categories. Some of the trash, the part in the red, a small part of the trash is safe to burn to get rid of it. Then another part in the yellow gets recycled. And it's a lot smaller part than I thought. It's only 31%, a little piece of that pie. The rest of it, over half of all of our trash gets taken to a place called a landfill. Okay? I'm going to tell you a little bit about what a landfill is. Okay? Basically, a landfill is just a big, huge hole that they dig in the earth. And they dump all the trash into that landfill, and when it's full, they cover the landfill, they close it up, they can build some things over. Sometimes they'll build a golf course, or sometimes even homes, or parks, or all different things, and then they have to find another place to build a landfill. Well, the big problem with that is our earth is only so big, and so we don't have many more places to put all this trash. I mean, do you guys want a landfill here in our city of Santa Monica? No. Do you want a landfill under our school? No. Or what about under your house? No. Okay, so we all agree on that. So, the next thing is that we have a challenge for you. And our challenge is, you remember how many bags of trash we produce every day here at school? 18 to 20. So in 3 weeks, I'm going to ask our custodians how much trash we had, and I'm hoping that number goes way down. And the biggest way that all of you can really help is by bringing trashless lunches. Okay, now what that means is, instead of bringing your things in a baggie, or like goldfish in an already made bag, or cookies in a bag, or apples in a bag, buy a lot of that stuff and you put it in a reusable container. Okay? And here's some kids who did it at Franklin already. Here's some examples. See, so they bought a lot of something, they put it in a reusable container. Or if you want a sandwich, see a sandwich? Instead of a baggie, he put it in a box that he can use over and over again. And that way there's no trash. So I asked our custodian, Mr. Brown, I said, Mr. Brown, if we don't have a lot of trash anymore, what do you think about that? Let's see what Mr. Brown said.
Mr. Brown, what would you do if you didn't have to cart away 15 bags of trash every day?